welcome back to Non-League Adventure with me, GW365. This is Season 3, Episode 8, playing as Cursor National Football Club on Football Manager 2016. If you joined us last time, we lost 1-0 to Eastleigh in the last live com. Pretty disappointing. I think we deserved something out of the game. I could to get the man of the match. Yeah, it just wasn't to be. A bit disappointing given our recent run of form. We followed that up with a 4-1 loss against second place. Well, I think they took second place after that. They were third, I think, at the time. Lincoln, we created more chances than them. We dominated them on possession. But just every chance they seemed to have, they seemed to go in, which was a massive shame. They scored after like literally 18 seconds as well, which didn't help. Flynn, 5.6 average rating, rating for this game, which meant I took him off on the hour mark. And I don't think he'll play again this season. Joe Rebo picked up an injury for 4 to 5 weeks with a twisted knee, which was a bit of a pain in the dick. He then had a home game against Dover and trounced them 3-0. We played really well here, even though the stats don't suggest it. Well, every single player barring Eric Grimes was over a 7. In fact, over a 7.1. So that was very, very pleasing. Teti again with an awesome performance. So that was very pleasing indeed. I tried to loan this guy earlier. He didn't want to come. Sorry, he'd only come to me on the permanent deal, but I couldn't sign him because he was going to cost money in terms of a transfer fee. So he won't come on loan. So he said, basically it flagged up that Tamworth were after him. They're in the division below us. At this point, they were 7th, and they put a bid in for him. So I put a bid in for him as well. I'm in a division higher, and he opted to go to Tamworth, albeit only for a loan, only for a month, like. But in our team meeting, this guy and the next guys got brought to my attention. So we've loaned this guy from Middlesbrough. He's a regen, of course. Looks pretty handy. Fairly quick. He's very determined. His teamwork is, very high, and so is his bravery. Not afraid to put his head in where it hurts. Although he's not very good in certain areas of the technical side of it. He's very good at dribbling. His first touch is very good, and crossing is decent. So I'm hoping for big things from this guy. Playing obviously on the right, so we'll have to wait and see. And this is another guy for right back. It's not much better than the one we've already got. He's only 3-star, but the only problem I've got now is I've got quite a few loan players. You only like to play 5 at a time, I think, including on your bench. So I've got to be a bit selective on who I play here and there. That's the confirmation that I got him. I forgot to put that one first. Jonathan Hughes got injured. He's not really been featuring, but he's been injured. He's now injured for 4 to 5 weeks. Worth noting, I actually got an achievement here. I got a wonder goal achievement because he got the goal of the month. It was a great goal as well against Dover. I think it was the one that made it 3-0. The game I was going to livecom was Altrincham, and it got postponed. Have a guess who we're playing now? Wrexham. Yeah, top of the league. We're going to get it stuffed, but I'm hoping. I mean, their manager's come out and publicly praised me for the style of play that we're playing. So, but first, we got us intake of youngsters. These are the best of the bunch. I'm highlighting him, and this one here just because he's like the best 5. This is the first one. You're thinking, oh yeah, it looks quite good actually. Things that stand out straight away. For me, concentration is only 1. That is terrible. Anticipation is 5. That could be worked on. That's the biggest worry. Obviously, strength is a worry as well, and the fact he's only 1.74 m. For a defender that's a centre back, I don't think he's going to be any good for that reason. Even though he's got like a 4-star, maybe 5-star potential. Dean Grimshaw, slightly better, but not by much. I think it's fair to say. But according to our coaches, he's got less potential. Let's just say that, but he's got better strength, and decent decisions. Concentration's 5, which is no means good. The attacking midfield right here, who doesn't really fit into our system. He looks half decent, pretty flary. Determination lets him down in work rate, so he's probably never going to feature for us. Darryl Crane is the other one that looks half decent. His work rate's pretty good, flair's pretty good, pace is pretty pacey. But again, determination lets him down. This is a guy who who looks the most likely to do anything, but he's only got a 3-star potential. He's quick. He's got good work rate. Determination I can't even say is exceptional. Um, you know, he looks all right. He looks a half decent player, but with only a 3-star potential ability, then he's probably not going to be. He's probably not going to get any games neither. We nearly got rid of Morton on loan permanently, and that's the reasons why he won't go. Callum Davenport, I think, has gone somewhere on loan for the rest of the season, and I forgot to do the screen, so we'll go onto that screen shortly. Yeah, so this is where we lie at the minute. It's not a screenshot, this one, so I can move it. We're bottom of the league. We've got 2 games in hand over Aldershot and a game in hand over a few other teams. If we can win today, it's very, very unlikely. But if we can beat, say, Wrexham, who are flying at top of the league, we've got a goal difference of plus 35. We've got a goal difference of minus 26. We could get within 7 points of safety, which is the team that we've got, I think, after this. No, it's after Torquay. It's all listen, but we've not had a game for nearly a month, which is that's ridiculous. Maybe I should have sorted out a friendly or something, but yeah. So the team we're going to play with is this one here. Now you might be thinking, why are you getting rid of Jordan Jones? Well, but yeah, he's been doing alright. Don't get me wrong. I just like the look of this guy. I just think he looks really good. I'm not starting both of them. The other guy is staying off because basically one reason and one reason only. Too many loans. Yeah, so I think this is a decent side. He's only 2-star, which is a bit of a surprise, but it's got some good potential. So it might improve. Liam Smith, obviously, he's been pretty solid, if I'm being completely honest. He played well in his last game, 8.2 average rating, which is why I'm not putting John Jones in that position. So we'll have to see how Sebastian fares, but I'm looking forward to this challenge. Obviously, it's not going to be easy. We lost a couple of players recently, Moyo being one of them, and he's gone on loan for a month for nothing, actually, for no pounds. But I'm hoping they're going to extend it to the end of the season on 100% wage contribution. So this is going to, by no stretch of the imagination, this is going to be a very tough game. We are at home though, so I'm hoping that we might be able to provide some sort of, form that we had in the last game. I'm going to say that they beat us 3-0. If you remember last time, they scored 3 times in 11 minutes, inside 11 minutes. So I'm hoping for at least a better result than that. If we lose, I'm expecting to lose. I don't expect any sort of result here, and I've got it on super fast, which is because that's how I've been trying to get through games a bit quicker. Because I'm limited with time. Apologies for that. I can't remember if I changed it for the last game, actually. It might have been really fast. If it was, I apologise. I did not intend that to be the case. So they're playing with 3 at the back. I did think about playing with 3 at the back, but I don't have any wing backs. Well, I do. I've got Downey, but that's it. I've got no right back, the right wing back, should I say. And Alex Perver is playing. He's on loan from Leeds. He's far too good for this league. Yeah, there you go. That's 1 goal from a cross. This is Perver. I mean, look how good his stats are compared to any of my players. And that's the sort of caliber of player they're able to bring in compared to mine, which is Sebastian in this instance. He's not terrible, but is he in the same league? Is he? Hell no. Michael Tete is another example. Looks very good, but is he as good as Perver? Is he? Hell no. Sam Ward is a player I brought in permanently. Is he as good as Perver? No. But like I say, I wasn't expecting anything from this game. Kyle Bourne's the other player who played in the last game against Dover. But here comes Smith now. Can we get a chance here to try and get a bit of pride? Squares it in for Ward! It's hit the bar and Cawthon is there. It's 1-1 against the league leaders. Bottom versus top, proving a challenge here for Wrexham. Well, bottom of league providing a challenge for Wrexham. And we're dominating the game as well. Look at that possession stat against top of the league. Come on now, boys. We can just push on here. It seems to be set pieces that lets us down as well. I mean, Dieter Downey, I did try to get rid of him in January, but Well, I didn't try. I was going to try. I tried to find a replacement first, and there was no one at all good enough to replace him. I mean, Matty McCarthy's done alright when he's come in, but he's not the answer. The only thing about him really is he's got pace. But that is a very good first half against top of the league, and I'm going to tell him that as well. I'm going to say I'm pleased. Very pleased. Tell you I've got faith, and you have got faith. Nearly all green. That's a good team talk for me, that. So Alan picks it up now. I would like to think that our team is a lot fitter than theirs as well. As you can see, some of their players are already turning orange. Hunter's got it now though. He squares it to Ward, and that is the end of the highlights. Awesome. Sam Ward's been pretty influential in the upturn in form recently. Lewis Walters, another ex-Leeds player who is far too good for this league. I mean, no wonder the flying up the league. They're making a change. James Gray is coming on. Sam Ward is starting to tire though, and I will probably look to make a change. It is probably going to be Thompson that comes on here. He scored a worldie last time out. There we go. I'll take a 1-1 draw against top of the league. I'll be honest with you. But if I can get that push for an equaliser, a winner, then I'll be fucking ecstatic. And apologies for the swearing, but that is what I would feel. I'd be absolutely ecstatic. River Allen is starting to look a bit tired. Box to box. Sebastian's done alright, you know. He's got 7 out of 10. I don't know what changes to make. Coughlin hasn't really done anything since the goal. I think Hinchcliffe comes on for Leo Hunt because he's starting to tire a little bit. And we're not playing bad, you know. I think our average rating will be higher than theirs. It is, slightly. So got one more change to make. Hopefully we can get a goal, and then I'll try and use that substitute basically to try and waste a little bit of time. The cross comes in deep! Oh, it's hit the post, the bar, whatever you want to call it. And Tilney gets it away. A little bit of fortune. That's the kind of fortune you need to, you know, get out of relegation. It looks like Coughlin isn't going to contribute anything else, so Hooper is going to come on, who is out of fitness, it seems, because of the lack of game. So late push, a bit of pace up front to try and get him behind something. 2 minutes to go. I don't like goal kicks from our side because it usually means, saying that we've played it short, usually means that they're going to get the ball and get us on a counter or something. Tete gets it though now. Finds Thompson. Plays it over the top for Hooper to chase. He's got the pace to get in behind. He's got options in the middle. Look at this acres of space here to aim for. And he finds Tete. Back to Hooper. He crosses deep. It's cleared away, sort of, to White. White hits a long ball forward. Downey's sort of beaten in the air by Walters, but it comes to Bourne. Don't just give a poor pass now. Grimes gets it now. Is that the end of the highlight, perhaps? Don't give it away, whatever you do. Don't do it. Don't do a chilly style and give it away, give it away, give it away now, like that. Ball comes in. What is Bourne doing? And this could be very decisive. Yeah. Words fail me. Words fail me. We've been robbed by a defender. Basically, we've been robbed by a defender. Who are you complaining at? He's over here. Look at. I mean, what is that, Bourne? Come on. You're better than that. Disgusting. Undeserved, but, you know, the positives to take from it is it's better than the away game when we lost 3-0 inside the first 11 minutes. But I can't help but feel very aggrieved there because we did not deserve that. I mean, Walters, you know, for as good as he is, I don't remember him being quite as strong as what he's playing like here. Let me just have a quick look at him. 9 strength, all of a sudden turns into Akinfenwa. But that's how good he is compared to our strikers. It's a massive shame that, because we've been playing quite well recently. And don't make make no mistake. I mean, do we deserve that? No, we don't deserve 3-1. That's disgusting. Now we have a chance. We have a cross should go straight in, and it hits the bar, and it comes to nothing. They have a cross that comes in. It hits the bar. And it comes to a goal. And that's the difference here. I don't know why that is different to our chance. You know, we don't deserve that at all. That is very harsh on us. The player does not merit that result. Against top of the league as well, I might add. But yeah. It's unfortunate, but it was to be expected. We weren't going to win that game. Yeah, it was a tough game to take. So I will say, give it everything. Keep the morale up as high as possible. And we're still rock bottom, 10 points away from Altrincham, our next opponents. We need to beat them if to have a chance, any sort of chance of staying up. We need to beat them. That's not his next game, by the way. It's Torquay next. But we need to beat... These next 2 games are absolutely pivotal if we are to have any chance whatsoever of staying up. It is a shame. But, you know, what can I say? Very disappointing. So, yeah, right. So the next game that we're probably going to come back to is probably going to be Aldershot, who are currently 23rd. It's going to be a big game. So hopefully you're going to join us for that. But first, if you have liked the video, please drop a like. And if you'd like to see more, feel free to subscribe. I'm just looking here. We've got Altrincham, Southport, Aldershot, Tranmere are down there. So we've got, you know, potentially 4 winnable games here. In fact, Torquay as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who else did I say? Tranmere. 5 potential winnable games here. It could be the difference here. But we've got 9 games to go. It's not looking good. But hopefully you're going to join us for the next game anyway. And until then, I will see you then. Bye bye.